Now, for more than 100 years, radio has been a faithful companion to millions of listeners, evoking feelings of familiarity, comfort, or even sometimes it's just a bit of background noise.
It really came into its own in the 1920s and 30s when British life was transformed by what was known as the radio craze. Our reporter Catherine da Costa has been finding out more.
To many, wireless was just another novelty, just another toy. But this toy was to become the voice of Britain.
From the moment the British Broadcasting Company burst onto the airwaves in 1922, radio began to revolutionise family life.
This is London calling. Here is the last news bulletin for today.
People stayed at home to listen to their favourite shows or throw wireless parties to listen with others.
Then I had the most thrilling discovery.
Former radio producer and creator B.T. Rubens has unearthed research carried out in 1938 on the social effects of broadcasting, including 2 previously unseen original notebooks.
They loved it and they thought that it enriched their lives, and they loved music and sport and news and so on. But at the same time, this material gives a picture of what real home life was like. And there are, for example, some slightly darker stories of the fact that in most households it was the husband who controlled the radio.
The exhibition contains audio installations giving an insight into some of the views, voiced by actors.
During the day, it helps you with your work. You can polish in time to the music.
Families will sit up late to hear the end of a play.
I don't see that anyone could use the cookery talks. By the time you fussed with the food about that much, you'd want to eat it.
People don't quarrel half as much as they did. They sits and listens to the wireless instead of quarrelling.
Crystal sets £5, 1 valve sets £20.
Basic radios and headsets meant mass entertainment was affordable, and so the craze took off. By 1939, at the start of the war, radio had gone viral, with audiences reaching 34 million. Cartoons from the era poked fun at the new home life dynamic.
Before, you see a dinner table where there's sparkling conversation, and afterwards they're all sitting there listening, as people often did, with headphones, so they're each separated from the next person. And it is so similar to many people's dinner table today, everybody with their own handheld devices.
The exhibition, Listen In, How Radio Changed the Home, is on at the Bodleian Library until the end of August. Catherine da Costa, BBC News.
Weren't you talking about an old radio that you had?
Yeah, I've got my granddad's old radio at home.
And did you... Yeah. You had to tune it before it got too warm?
Yeah, so the valves inside, if it got too warm, that was it. And then it'd sort of glow in the corner, but it was... it's incredible, I still got it. Yeah.
What a lovely thing to have.
Yeah, and that's the thing, for so many people, radio is such a constant companion, isn't it? It's just there sometimes, but it's also sort of the connection with the world. So, yeah, it's great.